Hello students. In our early lecture, we have gone through few business objectives. Now it is our turn to go into the next business objective, and that is education and training. As we have seen that the business communication aims at establishing a very good conducive atmosphere in the business organization, and to create the business objective, the communication channel is extremely useful. There are various ways by which we can encourage our staff or faculty members, equip them with a good quality of skills and training, and then the employee will feel that they are equipped to do any kind of task and work that they have. So, when we have this task, when we have this education and training, a very well informed employee will work on the basis of that information. मिळालेल्या शिक्षण, प्रशिक्षण, माहिती आणि नॉलेजच्या आधारे कुठलाही व्यक्ती कोणतंही काम सहज पद्धतीने करू शकतो. म्हणून हे नॉलेज, ही माहिती, हे ट्रेनिंग, हे प्रॅक्टिकल स्किल्स जे असतात, यामुळे कर्मचाऱ्यांना चांगल्या पद्धतीने तो प्रश्न, ती समस्या, त्या अडचणी हे समजू शकतात आणि काम कसं करावं, how the particular job is to be carried out. They know, and that is what we have to educate and train our employee, and that is what this is one of the business objective that the employee should be equipped of. See, the definition of the education or training is as such: to educate means to bring out the latent talent in a person. See, to bring out means there is hidden meaning, hidden talent and information, skill in everyone, and we just have to bring it forth. So it is bringing out the latent talent in a person. Why it is needed? Because we have seen day by day the information is changing. Each and every field is contributing with lots of knowledge into the field, in every field, and that is what there is a need that this employee, all the organization's employees should know what is the latest knowledge in the particular field, in our job, in our so-called training, in our say machinery, what is advanced. So we must know. Otherwise, such a business organization who is not attuned to new technology, new knowledge, they may lag behind. They may not achieve their say targets. All types of targets, financial targets, production related targets, or manufacturing related targets, extension of their businesses. So, for that purpose, we need to think about that our employees should be well acquainted with the latest knowledge in the particular field, and that is what the business organization should equip their staff with the latest knowledge, latest education and training, so that they will be equipped. So, in what way we have to go about? When we have seen there are certain measures that we can adopt to educate the employees. There are hierarchical stuff, and along the hierarchy, we can, at the top brass of the hierarchy is a managerial staff. So we can adopt the policy what are the management related new knowledge and contribution that has been made, so we can educate them. we can educate the managerial staff. So, the managerial staff may be well acquainted. There may be some new strategies, new policies that they have to manage, new organization strategies, new cooperation related strategies, new, say, so called, say, inspiring policies. So we can go beyond and then we can see that we can have a very good relations in the business organization. So managerial staff may be trained. It may be related to their job. It may be related to their day-to-day activities, policy decisions, certain strategies, documentation, or data management. So they can go to the manager staff. Then there is other staff that is also at large. So we can organize such sessions, and these sessions are needed that this education and training to the staff may be implemented, and that is what we have to see, that the education and training to the staff is very much required. The staff may be trained, the staff may be brought to the knowledge, new information, latest technology, new machinery. At the same time, those who are operating on certain machineries, how to handle them, how to treat them, some practical experience, some training, hands-on training may be rendered to these so-called staff, and that we need to think about. So before going into this, we must see that we may have a very good quality of, say, training to the staff. At the same time, the public at large, the production and services that are rendered by the business organization may be given to the public. The business organization can shape the mindset of the public through their advertisements, through their welfare programs, or they some change in the name of the product, some of the best quality work the organization is doing to earn the sympathy. So the message needs to be communicated to the public, and that is what certain fairs may be organized. The mobile fairs may be organized. There are other areas these may be adopted by having such a quality of work. And as we have seen, we can educate and train to the public at large. So this may be called as one of the best feature. Then what are the advantages of education and training to the staff? As we have seen, if a well acquainted person, a well knowledgeable person changes the entire confidence of the person, he feel confident, he is confident, his personality is changed, and we may see he is a knowledgeable person, he can act accordingly on the basis of that. So there is a change in the personality, and this personality may reflect in the practical work. See, so there is a change in the personality that we see. Then well informed staff, this is one of the area that we may find. There are other areas where the education and training will be fail. All types of knowledge is given to the staff. The staff is well acquainted with particularities of any work. So informed staff of all the knowledge and all the work related things can take their own decisions independently. They can solve the problems at their own level. If they have enough freedom, they can work accordingly and will find them done in this respect. So, there is the well informed staff working very efficiently because they are well informed, they are training, they are skilled one. And on the basis of skill, on the basis of knowledge, they can work very efficiently. So this is naturally going to be result in the advantages. If the well informed, well educated, well trained human resource is there and they are using this resource to utmost potential, then it becomes a very good efficient organization, and such employees are going to be an asset of the organization. The organization will not lag behind in any respect if the along with machinery the human beings or human resources are working to the maximum potential, to the maximum extent, and that is what we have seen. This may turn into an advantage. The next business objective is raising morale. As we have seen, education and training equips the employee. At the same time, we had to see that the the morale of the employee needs to be raised. We have seen motivation. There is a very slight difference between motivation and raising morale. As we see, if we go through this rising morale, we will find that a collective attitude of workers towards one another, towards their employees, management, or their work. So it is a collective approach. It's collective attitude that the employee will feel towards one another, and they are working towards their employees also, towards management, and towards work. And if they are working collectively, all coming together, why they come together? Because their morale is high. They know that they are working as a unit. So, what do we have is that of raising morale. So, when we have seen this aspect, we have gone through the things that are there. So, what are the measures that we can take? We have seen free and frank discussion. See, by having a walk and talk, open door policy, any employee can come into the cabin, launch their complaints, have their say, or if the employee are having troubles in their work, they can go and discuss. And if the free and frank discussion is taking place in the organization, the employee will feel motivated. They know that they have their say, they can express आपलं मत उघडपणे आणि फ्रँकली मांडण्यासाठी त्यांना संधी मिळते, दाबून मारलं जात नाही आहे. So it is naturally going to have a very good effect on the employee. So their morale may be risen. So with free and frank discussion, we can have a very good kind of a discussion. At the same time, channel of functioning of channels. As we have seen, the channels, and if the channels are working very efficiently, very collectively, such channels are functioning towards the proper information. If the channel is working towards raising morale, free and frank democratic setup have their say, such organization will feel that all channels are working very efficiently. Only the check that needs to be kept is to stop the grapevine communication. And this horizontal vertical channel are working consensus, and also to some extent grapevine channel is working. Such channels of communication are very much important. So raising morale is one of the best business objective that we see. Then there may be some kind of incentives, Diwali bonus, some crackers, some kind of a raising daily allowance, insurance policies, some welfare schemes. If such incentives are given to the employee will feel motivated, their morale will be high one. So this is one of the measures that we can adopt. Then rising morale is only can be raised, means raising morale can be raised if the particular person, particular human being has an interest in the particular job. So if on the basis of that, on the basis of interest, the job is given, the responsibility is given to that person to his known ability, he will perform in a better way. And that is what we have seen is going to be very much useful. So all we have seen, this aspect helps in raising the morale of the employee. So we have seen this type of so-called, see, all we need is to go into that and motivate the employee, having some kind of a, say, tour, some incentives that are going to encourage the employee. And these are tours, trips, foreign tours, some kind of a public gathering, social gatherings for the employee, for the staff, encourages the employee to participate more efficiently in the organization work, and that we see in rising morale. So we have seen today two business objectives. Okay, so we have to be ready with the points that we have. So on the basis of that, you are going to be asked the questions in your exam paper. Thank you.